The night was electric as WLC 6. Heartless Tigers delivered one breathtaking bout after another, with the clash between Vietnam and Antonio representing Portugal setting the tone for an evening full of explosive action. As the bell rang to open the match, Vietnam launched a flurry of rapid inside kicks with pinpoint speed, trying to catch Antonio off guard, but Antonio remained composed, blocking the early attacks and immediately countering with precision. Korea, standing in Antonio's corner, unleashed a beautiful combination that added flair and energy to the opening moments. The referee had his hands full early, warning both fighters sternly not to grab the ropes or land simultaneous punches, showing that this was going to be a battle fought with intensity and technique. Moments later, Wayne threw a right hand that didn't connect, and in the blink of an eye, he clutched his face and collapsed, his eye possibly affected as he hit the canvas with clear signs of pain. Antonio, fighting from a southpaw stance, began preparing his right leg for damage, and you could see in his movement that something big was coming. His inside leg kicks were timed to perfection, landing with such power that visible bruising appeared on Quinn's thighs, and soon the tempo shifted as Antonio delivered a thunderous body kick that buckled Quinn, sending him crashing to the mat for the first knockdown of the fight. The referee administered the count, and Quinn managed to rise, but the hurt was visible. Antonio, sensing the finish, went back to work with calm ferocity and soon delivered another crushing body kick that brought Quinn down again, his ribs absorbing the brunt of the blow. He struggled back to his feet, still showing spirit, but when Antonio landed yet another devastating body shot moments later, Quinn went down for the third time in the same round, and this time, the referee called an end to the fight, giving Antonio Ferrari a spectacular victory by knockout. A clinical and destructive performance that showcased his striking mastery, patience, and finishing ability. With the crowd roaring in approval and the ring surrounded by excitement, the event moved into its next highlight as Sopon of Cambodia stepped into the ring to face Yat of Myanmar in a fight that would become unforgettable. Both men started with sharp movements and aggressive combinations, head kicks narrowly missing, elbows being exchanged, and the intensity never dropping even for a second. At one point, both fighters were nearly thrown through the ropes due to the sheer force of their clinch and striking. The referee intervened to bring them back, but the war continued. Sopon soon developed a massive hematoma above his right ear, hidden partly by his hair, but clearly swelling to an alarming size, and though the injury looked painful, Sopon fought on with heart, only to be caught by a clean left hand that knocked him down. The referee stepped in, but Sopon rose only to be met by another slicing elbow that dropped him again, and this time the official had seen enough, stopping the fight and awarding victory to Yat by knockout in a powerful performance that displayed toughness, resolve, and brutal efficiency. As the crowd caught their breath, the main event was already being prepared, with the highly anticipated title fight between the reigning champion Saw Tuong and challenger Chaw Zin Lat next to enter the spotlight, both hailing from Myanmar. This match carried national pride and a championship legacy with it. Saw Tuong wore the blue trunks as the defending champion, while Chaw Zin Lat came in with fire and hunger, wearing red. The opening round was patient, measured, each fighter feeling the other out, trading jabs, throwing feints, and keeping tight guards. Then, with masterful timing, Saw Tuong stepped in and delivered a perfectly placed downward right elbow directly to Lat's temple. The sound echoed in the stadium as Lat crumpled to the canvas, shocking even the most seasoned fans, and though he showed incredible heart by rising back to his feet, it was clear he was not fully recovered. Just seconds later, the champion closed in and drove a knee into Lat's midsection, dropping him once more, and though the challenger tried to fight the count, the damage was too severe, and the referee waved it off, giving Saw Tuong the win by first-round knockout. The crowd erupted, the arena shook, and a new chapter was written in Myanmar's fighting history as Saw Tuong retained his title in dominant fashion, his blend of accuracy, power, and composure on full display, a true showcase of Myanmar martial excellence. And with that, WLC 6, Heartless Tigers came to a close with jaw-dropping finishes, unforgettable moments, and warriors who left everything inside the ring, marking this event as one of the most intense and thrilling nights in the World Lethwei Championship's ongoing legacy.